Guten Tag. Hello there. This is Garmisch-Partenkirchen in Bavaria, southern Germany, in the Alps. Up there, the tallest mountain in Germany, the Zugspitze. And if we are lucky, we will be getting a nice view of it today. The big question is the clouds and whether this partly cloudy sky is going to stay partly cloudy or go more sunny or more cloudy, because yesterday was very, very cloudy and rainy and cold. Luckily looking much better today, and so the plan is to take the Zugspitze cable car up there and get a much, much better view of those mountains. So Garmisch-Partenkirchen is so named because of two different towns, Garmisch and Partenkirchen. Here you can see Partenkirchen, 1.8 kilometers, about 1 mile that way. An absolutely lovely town in a stunningly beautiful location. Interesting. This is especially interesting because I was literally just about to say that the name of the town Garmisch comes from the Roman. The Roman Latin language, because the Romans were here and established the town around 15 AD. And then Garmisch and Partenkirchen were two separate towns for a long time and then eventually merged together. More about the town later. There are a few other things that I want to talk about here as I walk through the town and get into the main tourist pedestrian zone. And yes, I am still traveling with Anna. She is back in the room getting ready for our adventure for the day. So the last video that I posted was of San Marino, the tiny little country inside of Italy. From there, then I had to return that car, which is why that was a rushed video, unfortunately, but it was a matter of getting that car that I rented in Bologna back to Bologna before I got charged another 117 euros for keeping it for another day. And so I just had to rush it, and we got back to Bologna, returned the car literally with like 4 minutes to spare before I might have gotten charged another day, who knows. But anyways, we just kind of had to rush it to get the car back, and then from there we caught a train that same day to Verona. We didn't go into Bologna, and I didn't film a video there because I had been there before and made another video there a few years ago. And then we stayed a night in Verona, which I also didn't film because I also was there a couple years ago and filmed another video there. So we were there just one night. Verona is one of my favorite cities in Italy. So nice. But just one night there. Time is kind of running short here for both Anna and I. We have flights booked back to North America. Anna going to Mexico to visit family, and I am flying back to Oregon to pick up my car. From Verona, we took a train to Vipiteno, also called Sterzing. Vipiteno is in Italy, in the Italian Alps, but very close to the border, and it is a region called South Tyrol, which is mostly German speaking, and it feels totally like German language, similar style of Alps buildings, the very nice chalets, etc. So it really felt like we were in Germany or Austria at that point. More appropriate to say Austria, since that is the country that was just like a 15-minute train ride away from Vipiteno. So we spent 2 nights in Vipiteno, and I was hoping to film a video there, but it was cloudy and rainy, and just wasn't really going to work for adventuring or filming. We tried to go out on a hike, and then it started raining on us, and so we abandoned that plan and didn't do anything interesting. So I'm not exactly sure if that is the Zugspitze there or if it is more over to the left, but anyways, that right there is the tallest mountain in Germany. Just under 10,000 feet, or around 3,000 meters. And then this is the main touristy pedestrian zone, which, as you can see, is not very busy. So Garmisch-Partenkirchen is a ski resort town. I can actually see what is probably a ski run right there with a building on top. Probably that is a ski lift there, and so I'm guessing that it is more busy in the winter, and or perhaps it will get busier in another few weeks as we get into the main tourist season in July and August. But you can see lots of people around anyways. People looking like hikers getting ready to get into the Alps. This is a really cool looking restaurant here with some amazing paintings up on top on the side of the restaurant there, showing local life from some time ago. And so from Vipiteno Sturzing, then we plan to come here, and I will explain why we plan to come here, other than the obvious that it is a nice mountain town. But we took another train from Vipiteno, well, just a short train to the border of Austria, and then changed trains there, and then caught another train to Innsbruck, major city of Austria, and we had to change trains there, so we decided to go into the town and wander around, get lunch. We put our luggage in lockers there and walked around, but I just didn't have time to film a video there. So from there, we then caught another train that same day here to Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and that was 2 days ago. Booked 3 nights in the hotel here, and then yesterday was very rainy, cloudy, cold, not good for adventuring or filming. And so today is our last day. So we're looking out because the forecast was showing it to be rainy today. But luckily, it appears to have been wrong. So, one of the reasons that I wanted to come to Garmisch-Partenkirchen is because I've been here before. So way back on my first solo traveling adventure, summer of 1990, I embarked on an epic 4-month journey, backpacking, hitchhiking, trains, buses, etc., all around Europe to 10 countries. And somewhere around late July, maybe early August, then I ended up in Munich, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. Let's take a look at these paintings that we can see a little better closer up. So I was in Munich. I had my Let's Go guidebook for Europe. And I think that that was where I had gotten the idea to do this hike from here into Austria into the Alps. I forget really the full details of it, but basically I took a train from Munich to Garmisch-Partenkirchen to the train station, and from there then the instructions as I figured them out was to get off and just start walking from there up into these mountains here. And so I hiked into Austria. I had a tent and sleeping bag, and I camped somewhere along the way, and then the next day got to a village in Austria and started hitchhiking from there. Which, looking at these mountains now, seems pretty ambitious to just like, okay, get off the train, just walk into the mountains. But I had some sort of, instructions in the guidebook that made it reasonable and doable, and so I did it. But I never saw the town. I just started walking out of the train station, so none of this looks familiar at all to me from that time. So the other reason is that some people had commented in the comment section and said, one town you should check out is Garmisch-Partenkirchen. And so I kind of put two and two together and then realized it is right on the route of which we want to go anyways, and so it was a perfect place to stop. So there you go. And it is also, without a doubt, one of the most beautiful, peaceful, pleasant mountain towns in the world. Okay, now I need to get some lunch for Anna and I, and then we are going to meet up very, very soon, and then catch an Uber. I checked, and looks like Uber actually works here, over to the cable car. It is close by, but a long walk. And then get up into the mountains. So let's do it. Let's go see more of the Bavarian Alps of southern Germany. Classic Bavarian Alps looking restaurant here. Pub 33. So, unfortunately, Anna doesn't want to be in the video. But we had a great lunch, quiche, an onion and bacon pie, and some pastries. And then we're at a market here grabbing a couple of things and trying to get a ride over to the cable car. Unfortunately, Uber is taking forever to actually order the Uber here, so we might need to find a taxi. I just saw a taxi fly by but didn't get the chance to try to grab it there, so something will happen. Fenneberg. Change of plans. We're running to the train station to catch a taxi because it was just not happening with the Uber. And it's right here. Oh, great. There were lots of taxis here yesterday. We came here to check how to leave here tomorrow. This is the taxi stand. Well, there should be one sometime soon. And we are here, Alpspitze. There you can see Zugspitze, 2962 meters. We are not going up that, so we're going up here, get there, and then we can either catch this one back down or catch that one down there, or hike from there to there and then catch this one down. Tons of hiking trails. Alpspitze 2628, so should be epic views. 71 euros for 2 tickets. Let's do it. Okay, so we are at the top. Anna's using the restroom. We are probably going to hike down to the top of another cable car and then catch that one down. But first, viewpoint up there, and we'll see where else we can explore around. Looks like this might be the top. Not seeing any trails going up that way. So Rinderschart, Alpspitze über Neuschwanstein, Alpspitze über Schongang, Hollental, Hupfleitenjoch, and Hokam. This is amazing. Not the perfect weather, but a lot better than yesterday. That looks fun. I love how he's just chillaxing there, like he's sitting on the couch. He or she. And then this might be a different one. Yeah, because we came up and down there. So I think this goes down to the top of yet another one, or you can hike down to the top of the other one and then take the other one down. Or you can hike all the way down, but that might be too long of a hike. We'll see. And here's the viewpoint. These guys were on the gondola. Love the Alpspitze. Classic Bavarian. And check it out. Whoa. Alright, time to start the hike down. And it is cold. There were snowflakes in the air just a little while ago. And speaking of snow, whoa. I think I should write a book called Sandals in the Snow. The Adventures of an Unusual Traveler. The Bumbling Adventures of an Unusual Traveler. Not really necessary. Anna is actually ahead of me, right there. So there's the bottom of one of the other cable cars. Holcomb, 1705 meters. Maybe that's where we're going. Probably out there, those buildings on the hill. So at one point up there, we had a choice at a junction. Both directions went to where we're trying to go, but Google Maps was directing us more to go on this way. As it turns out, you can see it's like a big road there. The other way would have been better. It would have been more of a proper trail instead of on a gravelly road. But either way, beautiful views in all directions. And here is a map. We are here. So we're almost to the top of Kruisekhaus, and then we will catch it back down to the bottom. So we started there, up there, hiked down here, something, one of those. Oh, maybe that. Yeah, we did that. Could have done that, I guess. And there we are, the end of the hike, the Kruisekhaus and the Kruisekbaan. This was included in the 35 euros each ticket price, up and down. So here is the Kruisekhaus. What Terungen 1926 und 1930. Wow, right before everything went crazy. 1652 meters. And then should be a nice view from here looking down. That was that classic Bavarian German looking guy there that was in the gondola. Oh yeah. Interesting place for a cross. So, different lifts going down. Small little like ski lift things. Alright, so there is Garmisch-Partenkirchen. I forget which is which, but looks like one on this side, the other on the other side. I think it must be Partenkirchen over there and Garmisch on this side. Alright, gonna get back down the mountain, get another taxi into town, and then relax for a bit and go out for some dinner later. So that is all from the Bavarian Alps, and tomorrow, bus that direction, something like that, to somewhere really, really awesome. I'll leave it a little surprise.